Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How
Uh,
about you?
Wait a moment. I connect my earphone.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Can you hear me as
Yes.
well? Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
my earphone is not working.
Oh, I see. But how about now? Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you for that. So, yes, good evening. I believe this is our first meeting. So, how should I call you, by the way?
Wait a moment.
Oh, I see.
Hi, hi.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Oh, okay, okay. It's clear.
It's clear.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So going back with the question, so I believe this is our first
Oh,
meeting. So how should I call you?
Adam. Sorry.
Adam, I
Yeah.
see. Nice
Uh,
meeting you, Adam. By the way, I'm
yeah.
teacher Florence, but you may call me Florence as well. And
Mhm.
in that case, may I know if are you a student or you're currently working?
Actually, I am PhD student
Oh,
now.
a PhD student.
Mm.
Oh, what
Yeah.
degree? What particular degree are you studying?
Actually, my major, I'm majoring technology management.
Oh, technology management.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So that's
Mm.
what you are studying for a higher degree right now.
Uh, yeah. I think it's my habit to gather the diploma.
Oh, it's a hobby. That's a
Maybe.
unique kind of hobby, getting
Yeah.
diplomas. How
Mm.
many diplomas do you have already since it's a hobby of yours?
Actually, I have one PhD degree. I have graduate from the other university and I get a PhD.
Mm,
Uh, how do you say that? I graduated from that university
mhm.
and I get a PhD degree.
Mm,
And now I study a pre-teachers university in Taiwan. Now,
mm,
maybe it's QS the world the ranking of the US university is
mhm.
about 150.
Oh, 150.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So I guess it's also one of the top universities in Taiwan.
Second two.
Oh, the
Uh,
second to it.
yeah.
Oh, I see. But
Second place.
second place. But those degrees that you've studied, are they interconnected with each other or they are totally different from each other?
Um, from my first PhD
Mm-hmm.
degree, it's kind of that's just a strategy focus on the Taiwan industry development.
Oh.
Yeah. But the now the second degree is total
Mm-hmm.
focus on the technology management. That is it means it can uh, uh, it fits
Mm-hmm.
whole domains knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just you use the different theories and you can take any fields, I
Mm,
whatever you like. Then we can make the theories and uh, practical data
I
to verify
see.
them. Yeah.
So it seems like they're not totally related to each other, but at some point they might cross some paths and both of them will be useful in certain aspects.
Mm.
Oh, I see. But let's just say aside from studying, any things that you've been doing lately?
Ah, actually, I thought this is the reason why I have to take an IELTS test
Oh.
because I have a plan
Mm-hmm.
next year about September. Maybe I have an opportunity to exchange. I have qualified to exchange to Australia. I get
Australia.
yeah to get my third PhD.
Oh, another degree.
Yeah.
What degree would it
It's
be?
dual. It's dual. It's dual. How to say PhD program
Mm-hmm.
between
Mm.
Taiwan and Australia.
Oh, so it's a
Yeah,
partnership.
it's kind of that. This degree is kind of to use AI apply in biotechnology.
Oh, I see. So with the use already of the AI.
Yeah, maybe
Mm.
some algorithms. Yeah,
Oh, I see. So it seems like probably these things that you're going to study for another degree will be much advanced compared to what you are studying at the moment.
yeah.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, I guess that really gives the point that you love studying and collecting diplomas since you're planning to study again. So, since you've
Yeah.
mentioned about IELTS, how
Mm.
about IELTS? When are you going to take the examination?
I have booked the examination
Mhm.
in January, third January.
Oh, January the 3rd.
Yeah, January 3rd. Yeah.
Oh, I see. And is it your first time to take the exam?
Yes.
I see. But what's your target score?
Target score, you know, that it must have above 6.5 to 7. I think it's
Oh,
yeah, I think 7 is better, but I think the first stage I want to achieve to the 6.5. Yeah.
mm,
Mm,
I see. So it
mm,
seems like in that case, is it a requirement from the university you're applying or it's a
mm,
personal target score?
mm. Uh, I just skinned the requirement from the Australia universities. That's that university called named Macquarie University, and there's it's about the QS ranking is about 136
Mm-hmm.
or above or up. Then uh there is an essential requirement. I think it's maybe 6.5. Yeah, but
Oh.
uh any any subjects
Mm-hmm.
cannot below 6.0.
Oh, I see. So an average score of 6.5 and above, but no skill below
Mm,
6.
yeah.
Oh, I see. So it seems like based on the website that you have go through, they were requiring you those specific scores for your IELTS.
Mm.
I see. But since you mentioned it's your first time taking up IELTS, how about some backgrounds when it comes to it? Do you have already some backgrounds overview with the IELTS itself?
Last week I have
Mm-hmm.
take a very quick I take a monk test
Mm-hmm.
in reading
Ooh.
skills. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but this is my first time. Now I don't know how to read it quickly, reading skills. But I get the roughly five to 5.5, and when I just check my the arrows and why I can take a good scores
Mm-hmm.
that maybe I can up to above 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see. So, so far you've been doing some mock tests in order for you to probably identify or get yourself into it when it comes to the examination.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. But how about for tonight? Since I believe we're going to have your IELTS speaking. How about with the IELTS speaking so far?
I never do any mock test, and
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
I have online course
Mm-hmm.
to training about three weeks in
Mm.
speaking skill
Oh,
and
I see.
oral. Yeah.
Ah, is it like the
COVID-19.
Of
Yeah,
COVID-19 time. So is it like
yes.
focusing on the IELTS or somehow a general speaking lesson?
IELTS.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah,
based on your situation, so you've done already some lessons for it.
but I think I don't have time. That time I'm so busy and I don't
Mm.
have enough time to practice very well.
Oh,
So
I see.
yeah, but I just have some concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can maybe it's enough to 6.5 my oral speaking skills.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe um 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I see. So it
Yeah.
seems like you've been doing already some practice tests, and probably since it's been a long while already, you wanted to do some practices again and try to pick up where you left off, something like
Yeah.
that.
I
Oh.
also want if I can, if
Mm-hmm.
I as I can, I want to use the speaking uh scores to address my overall scores. I think
Mm.
maybe it's easier for me. Yeah.
I see. So in that case, trying to really get to know which level you are in order for you to somehow focus on those areas you should focus.
Mm.
I see. So thank you for sharing those things with me, Adam. And for tonight, given with our lesson, since we are going to have your IELTS speaking, so I would just like to ask you how you would like your class would be. So in your case, since you're
Mm.
going to take the examination just January the 3rd next year,
Mm.
so for your practice test, we actually usually suggest or advise to do your practice test a month before your examination. So probably starting December, you can do that one. But for your case, since we are not going to have the practice test yet, so it means we are going to have the book day. So would you like to have a book-based discussion or proceed with a practice test? Which one would you like to prefer?
As you it, um estimate
Mm-hmm.
now mm, my background and the I I don't know how much can you give me the scores in now just now.
Like we just talking with each
Yeah,
other?
just talking. Yeah, yeah, in the IELTS
Oh,
scores. So how much score will you give me?
I see. In that case, there actually because we do have like different criteria to base for the IELTS speaking and just a casual conversation of if this casual conversation we have, I could give you like around 6.5 or what. But if talking about with the IELTS speaking, since we do follow some rules, structure, something like that, so I cannot totally give you like a score for it. But if the conversation that we have right now, so probably around that score, something like that.
Hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So,
So uh if you
mm-hmm,
give me a plan to
mm-hmm.
raise my score, what is your suggestion?
Okay. But in that case, first, let's talk
Hmm.
about your schedule. Like, are you
Hmm.
always free, having some practice tests, or you can only do some practice whenever you have time to do so?
Ah, this is a good question because I I I want to practice
Mm-hmm,
every day
mm-hmm,
for just 1 hour to
mm-hmm,
speaking,
mm-hmm.
and I have to prepare and writing skills. That is my weakness. The weakness. The,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so that's it. I am afraid of I don't have so much time.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
see.
after uh December,
Mm-hmm,
I have I'm a vice coordinator in December 5th
mm-hmm.
conference. So
Mm.
I was very busy in that week.
Oh, like 1 week or more than a week?
2 days.
Oh, just two
Just two
days.
days. Yes, but
Mm,
you know that another pre pre-leading things have
mm-hmm.
to prepare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So probably given with your schedule and you have some upcoming appointments and today I believe it's already November the 10th and let's
Mm.
see 2 weeks to go, almost 2 weeks for 3 weeks before this month end. So given with your schedule, so yeah, I could really highly suggest to do a practice test as early as now so that you will be used to the flow, the topic, or probably on some strategies on how to answer specific questions, something like that. So, but in your case, if you
Mm.
wanted to maybe familiarize first with some regular topics, we can have the both way. So it's up to your bar. Which one would you really like to have?
After I taking the reading monk test,
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe we just directly directly use the strategy as you mentioned. We use
Mm-hmm.
the practice the IELTS test.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we and I think you can give me a lot of guidance
Mm.
in yeah in our practice test, right?
Yes,
How can I say
in
this?
in that case, if given with our practices, because actually we know we have three different parts for our IELTS
Mhm.
speaking. So the usual practice test that we do, we are going to finish parts 1 to 3. And then
Mm.
after that, if we have some time, we can start discussing each of your answer for
Mm.
the questions we have. And that's the time we can try to explore probably this set of questions, how to address it. If ever you have some kind of question like this, similar to this, what would be the particular approach? We can do that one. So that's
Mm.
how we usually do our practice tests for the IELTS speaking. But if you also wanted to, for example, do it separately, for example, part one first, discuss and answer, part two discuss, part three discuss, it could also be. So we can just try to adjust depending on your preference.
I prefer to we have the whole
Mm-hmm.
complete series like
Mm-hmm.
a real test. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
you can let me memory and let my muscles to
Mm-hmm.
and then my memories to remember this kind of test. Yeah, I will familiar more familiar. Mm.
I see. So yeah, I guess in that case, that could also be done. We can
Mm.
do a sort of a mock
Mm.
test or
Mm.
practice test where we are going to start with the first part, second part, third, and then after that one, we can chill out and
Mm.
talk about your answer probably.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, I see. And in that case, since we are going to have a practice test,
Mm.
so we are going to follow the time that we
Mm.
have to finish everything for your practice test. So, when it comes to our part one, we only have 5 minutes to talk about the topic. And
Mm.
usually, the number of questions for part one is actually not the same. So, there are instances that questions will be around 4 to 5 questions. So, it's
Mm.
up to you for you to manage your time. If you think that's enough, so probably you can end up until that part. And in that case, there should be a clear ending with the ideas you've provided because somehow there are times that yes, we do provide good ideas, but with how we convey, where we deliver those things. So in that case, it would also affect our score, our band score for the IELTS speaking. And with the part two, where you only have 3 minutes. So a 1 minute will be provided for you to make some notes. So one thing to take note when it comes to the 1 minute that you are provided for writing, for let's just say writing some keywords, you don't have to really like everything, write everything you wanted to say. Jot down only those keywords that will help you know or remember the question that will be provided, since the pen, paper, and the cue card will be retrieved after by the examiner. So you don't have any physical guide with you. So it's up to you. How will you familiarize each question? Since it's very important to answer all the questions that is provided from the cue card. And during the 2 minutes, since let's just say 2 minutes, what if I will not reach 2 minutes? So what would be considered an ideal minimum time for your case? What do you think would be an ideal minimum time for you to answer the part two?
I just want touch to like a real test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I think every time I can practice
Mm-hmm.
and after our class, our
Mm-hmm.
course. So every time I can think it's kind of a real test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course I know I am not good enough, but it will simulate to my thoughts
Mm-hmm.
and quickly organize my ideas
Mm-hmm.
to how to respond that those kind of sometimes I meet a lot of weird very weird questions
Mm-hmm.
in
Yes.
IELTS or oral test. I don't know why. Maybe they just want to verify our how to I don't know how to say that our thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, I see. So yes, actually that's right. There are really some questions that we never thought it will be
yeah.
asked to us. So in that case, the examiner there is just really testing our way to communicate using the language. So in that case, since you're kind of familiar already with the structure that we have right here, so
Mm,
this time let's begin with our practice test. So for this practice test, let's have, okay, let me just prepare the questions that we are going to use for
mm.
this set of, okay, practice test. So in that case, let's talk about part one. So part one topic is about sharing. First question, did your parents teach you to share when you were a child?
Sorry, I'm not very clear these questions.
Mhm.
This question. Can you
Okay.
repeat again?
Okay, thank you. So, did your parents teach you to share when you were a child?
Oh, we are a very traditional family in Taiwan, and uh, frankly, my parents they didn't teach me uh, any thoughts to share anything with the other people. But in my opinion, uh, I will share my knowledge. I love to share my knowledge and my skills to help my classmates or people they to do a lot of things they cannot to solve the problem. For example, I'm skilled. I'm very good at the. I'm a very good investor in stocks. Yeah, sometimes I can share my thoughts and my experience to uh, teach them how to earn the money from the share market. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that one. And how about what kind of things do you like to share with others?
I give the as I mentioned my experience is most the things I have I share to the others, and sometimes I will also donate my money to those who need to help, especially in the schools charts. Yeah, I know there are very that there are not unhappiness in Taiwan, and that they just need an opportunity to raise their knowledge and their living skills. So I will donate some money to share to help the growth up. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that one. And how about what kind of things not suitable for sharing?
Haha. This is a very good questions. You know, sometimes we couldn't share our love to the other people, especially in Taiwan. We are very traditional countries in our sex relationship. So I think the relationship is for me. I am not a open relationship or the supporter. I am not totally not support this kind of ideas. For me, that is very dangerous for our body, right? Especially in human in uh, I don't know, I forget how to say that. Immune system. Maybe sometimes you will get the people will get the sexual disease or AIDS from the open relationships. So I think the sex relation is not suit to share.
Okay, thank you. And how about who is the first person you would like to share good news with?
Good. While I have uh very good news, like I earned more than 3 million US dollars from the stock market. I will I would definitely to share with my wife. I will tell her this good news, and we have a very good trip to celebrate this kind of good news. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And do you have anything to share with others recently?
Oh yeah. Recently, I have younger juniors, PhD, a student. She want to take a PhD examination, examination, and I teach her a lot of oral test skills, and we just have a lot of mock questions for her today. She just she just uh, passed through the oral test. Yeah, and then she told me, oh, she also lucky that we practiced a lot of questions and useful in the oral test on PhD entrance test.
I see. Thank you for that. And how about do you prefer to share good news or share news with your friends or your parents?
Uh, uh, And any good news I want to share, especially first one is my wife. Then the second one, mm, I'm I am a I type personality people in MTBI people a personal character. So I am not really like to share those kind of good news to the other people. As uh, even the my best friends, I only will share them just one or two good news per year, or none. Yeah, because I think this is my personal business. Yes. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that one. And yeah, that would be the end of our part one right there. So,
Mm.
talking about the part one questions, how was it so far?
I think sharing the topic of
Mhm.
sharing is not difficult for me, but I think I'm not good enough in the
Mm.
sentence patterns, and maybe I some phrase and vocabularies is not accuracy.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
like
mean accurate?
email system. I remember the email system. Yeah.
Mm.
So I need a I think it's a good for me today's topic. I will write down it and use AI to prove my thoughts and
Mm-hmm.
reorganize uh, my sentence structure. Yeah. So I think it's good practice. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for that. So, yeah, since that would be the end of our part one, so
Mhm.
this time let's move on with our part two. So, for part two, I'll be giving you the time to make some notes about the specific topic. And after that one, we are going to do the presentation of it. So, allow me to share my screen first to give you the topic you are going to use for the party. So let me just share my screen and okay. Can you see my screen already?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, you have a minute to make some notes about this topic. And after this one, let's proceed with your presentation. So let me prepare the timer. Are you ready for this part?
No. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So in that case, your 1 minute starts now. Okay, so your 1 minute is up, Adam. So this
Mm.
time, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so this time we are going to have our 2 minutes presentation of your topic. So in this case, I am going to stop sharing my screen and you are going to present your answer for that part two right there. And in that case, your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, about 10 years ago, I with my friends went to a very special restaurant. It's this restaurant is very famous in insects cuisine, insects based cuisine. Yes, and we order a lot, maybe four types of this kind of cuisine about the beets, and it's the beets. It's a lot of protein. You know, it's kind of very very special proteins. sauce, and we have the ants, the rolls full of the ants, the big black ants, and and we also have how to I don't know how to say that. It's kind of oh I don't know how to say that. 蟋蟀. It's okay. And I think it's very conventional cuisine, and very sometimes you eat it, you will feel very weird, but sometimes it's kind of delicacy. Yeah. So I think this very special experience for me and my friends to take like a insect-based cuisine in Taoyuan city in Taiwan. Yeah, 10 years ago.
Okay, thank you for that one, Adam. That would be the end of our practice test. So, talking about part two, how was it so far?
Yeah, I think part two is kind of to have to describe description in the topic,
Mhm.
and I actually have a very good experience for those living topics, but I can't describe very well because my awkward the vocabulary capability and this is my first time to
Mhm.
share this kind of topic to the others. But I think from our practice, for every time, I will increase my thought and ability to describe them
Mhm.
more well. Yeah.
Yes. So in that case, over time, as we do some practices, you'll be
Mm,
able to really somehow get to know how to really describe this and that. So we can also try to discuss those kind of things right there in the
mm,
future. But for this time, let's move on first with our part three. So for part three, since we've been talking about let's just say unusual meal that you had. So this time, let's have general questions about that topic. So, first
mm,
question:
mm.
what are the advantages and disadvantages of eating in restaurants?
We just follow on the second part, right?
Yeah, just follow it, like part one.
Like parliament. Okay. So I know that there are not enough foods in the world. So maybe in the future, the insect-based cuisine or food will be kind of a protein source from those meal. Yeah. So I think the advantage is of the unusual meal that I have that's it providing it not only provides a very experience for food test, but also it give me a new testing for from the different type of protein. Yeah,
Okay, thank you. And how about what fast food restaurants are there in your country?
fast food.
Mhm.
Uh, Fast. We have McDonald's, and I like to order the fired chicken leg every week, every weekend. Especially I have been a teaching assistant, and some pressures release after my pressure released. I will take the fried chicken leg with my wife to celebrate. Oh, thank God, we just passed a unusual a pressure class. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you for that one. And how about, do people eat fast food at home?
At home, yes. I always bring the fast food from the McDonald's to my home, and I will watching the TV series like some very famous cartoon from Japan, and sometimes we will bring the fast food to, besides home. I will also take the fast food to the movie theater. Mm.
Okay, thank you. And how about, why do some people choose to eat out instead of ordering takeout?
Oh, because for me, I always drive car to the school, and if we take out, we sometimes will eat in the car, and it's not a convenience for us because maybe we will dirty our hands, and especially we I have a lot of white shirts. I'm so afraid of the juice to make the dirty laundries. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And how about, do people in your country socialize in restaurants, and why?
Because the Taiwan is very famous in our diversity cuisine. So we don't like to have our parties or our meetings or our gallery with in fast food restaurant. We always have a choice to pick up a very famous and delicious uh, the restaurants that we can have a lot of very joyous chats with our families and friends. Then also we also have a lot of some wines to celebrate. That is in totally impossible. We enjoy this kind of food or drink a beverage in the fast food restaurants. Mm.
Thank you. And how about, do people in your country value the food culture?
The food culture in Taiwan,
Yes.
we have a lot of variety, diff variety cooking methodology, a variety the cooking materials. So in Taiwan, it's kind of inclusive cooking uh, cultures, and also we set up a lot of like Japanese food and French food or Thailand's food, Indonesia food, and etc. So you can see a lot of foreigner restaurants in Taiwan. So it's kind of various types in Taiwan. It's not just focus on monotone uh, cuisine. So I think it's very happiness. We live in Taiwan. It's very uh, vivid and very varieties experience can test a lot of food. Yeah, this is our culture in food.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Adam. That would be the end of our
Mhm.
practice test for part three. So, given with the questions, how was it so far?
I think it's a good practice. And I need you give me score every
Mm.
time first.
Oh, I see. So you would like to have a
Yeah,
score
I
for
know to.
that
Yeah,
way.
how can I prove it? And now, why is my score at under your examination?
I see. So in that case there, if talking about these things or this particular questions that we have here, because actually, honestly, we are not totally like allowed to give a score to a student, but because we cannot, their way in giving score might be different for us. So we don't want our student to be complacent, something like that. But if given like an average based on these things that we have today, so honestly, I can give you like around 5.5 to 6, given
Mhm.
with the ideas you presented. Actually, I can really see that you are confident when it comes to delivering your answer. And that is also one of the key takeaway in order for us to achieve a good score. Maybe in this case, since it's your first time, so it's totally understandable at some point. So maybe there are just some sentence structures that we have right there that might it's totally understandable, but the way we deliver it might be unorganized. So probably
Mhm.
we can try to talk about those things right there on how to correctly organize your answer in order for us to give a clear approach for each questions provided. And then also when it comes to your okay, let's talk about the four criteria. So for your coherence and cohesion, talking about your organization. So just like what I've mentioned, so there are some parts that first you talk about this particular idea and then you jump directly to the next idea. So in order for us to shift from one topic to the next topic, so we should have a clear transitional or a linker to have a smoother flow of these
Mhm.
ideas that you have presented right there. And then,
Mhm.
if talking about the vocabulary, so most of the vocabularies that you actually use in this case, it's actually appropriate in some ways, but maybe it affects with how you say it, like the pronunciation. So there were
Mhm.
times that, yeah, I get what you wanted to say, but the way we enunciate it, we pronounce it somehow it already or it gives a misinterpretation with your ideas like diversity, various, something like that. So those are just like the common pronunciation lapses that we have right there. And then if talking about the grammatical range, so in that case, especially with our Part two, where
Mhm.
you are asked to describe a certain experience. So it means we should be consistent with the tense that we are using in our presentation. So since
Mhm.
we are describing some things in the past, your experience in the past, so what tense should we use or should we focus in giving our answer? So probably in those kind of situation, we can try to focus on giving that one. So in that case, allow me to share my screen first to share with
Mhm.
you the things we have right here for a moment. And okay, can you see my screen already?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So for this one, actually, every time we do have some practice, we are required or we are advised to take note every answer that you have right here. So in that case, we can know what part should we somehow revise or which part should be retained in that situation. So I have typed down your answers already from parts one
Mhm.
to two, including with the time we were able to spend in order for us to monitor how long we were able to finish or conduct each part. And unfortunately, in this case, since we don't have much time, so I believe we still have a class tomorrow. So what
Yeah.
we're going to do tomorrow is let's discuss each of your answers for this question we have
Mhm.
right here, and probably you can do a practice on your own given with the corrections that we
Yeah.
have already. Is it okay with you, Adam?
Yeah, but you will give me this script, right?
Yeah, I can share it to you. Let me share with
Okay.
you. But for this one, I wasn't able to transfer get part two and part three. But later, right after this class, I'll just transfer the part two and part three as well.
I
But
I want you give me the total questions, okay?
Oh,
that I can write down my script and reorganize my answers. So
mm.
maybe tonight, tomorrow night, I can give a very good organized thoughts, and I can modify what kind of fat flow for me.
Oh, I see. So you mean like what we are going to discuss tomorrow will be your new answer already?
Yes, I hope.
Oh, oh, I see. So probably I'll just leave at this point your original answer. Let's just say version 1, sharing version 1. So it means these are
Yeah,
your
good.
original answer for this part. And let me
Yes.
add a sharing version 2. So this is the part you're going to put your revised answer based on the things you're going to do later. And probably we can do a comparison with your previous answer to your new answer. Would it be okay with you?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Very good.
Okay, thank you for that. So, unfortunately for tonight, Adam, we
Mm,
don't have much time, but I'll just space every question later and then you may try to do a revision. Okay?
mm. Okay.
Okay, I see. So, in that case, do you have any final questions first before we end?
No.
Okay, no questions. Thank you. So,
Very
since
good.
okay, thank you for that. So, since you don't have any questions, Adam, so
Mm.
I guess that would be all for tonight. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're
See you
welcome.
tomorrow night.
See you
Okay.
tomorrow night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
有时间我要上啊，因为我要练口语啊。这个我现在分数还不够啊。现在他刚刚给我的分数是5.5到6啊，我要到6.5，所以还要一段时间练习。我自己排课的。